Today I am going to start this 13th question. Till 10th I completed it. Now 13th question you see. Yes, 13. What is the 13th question? Two balls are drawn from an arm containing two white and three red and four black balls. So first of all, number of white balls, number of white balls. How many white? Two. Number of red balls, three. Number of black balls, four. Therefore, total number of balls, 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now you have to find without replacement. You are taking out two balls without replacement. You have to find both balls are of same color. Means what is the meaning of this both balls are of same color? Can you tell me?
Sir, both should be either white or both should be red or both should be black.
Correct, correct. Both may be white, both may be red, both may be black. So you can write that P1 equals probability P getting white ball in first draw. Getting one by one, na? Yes, getting white ball in first draw. He getting white ball in first draw. How many balls total? 9. And how many white are there? 2. 2 upon 9. Getting And in second part, you have to find at least one ball is red. P2, P getting white ball in second draw. In second draw, there will be 8 balls. Total 8 balls will be there because you are not replacing the ball. And white will be 1. Okay. P3, getting a red ball in first draw. Getting red ball in first draw. Getting red ball in first draw. So how many red are there? 3 upon 9. P4, P getting red ball in second draw. So it will be 2 upon 8. P5, P getting black ball in first draw. Black ball is 4 upon 9. P6, P getting black ball in second draw. So it will be in second draw 8, 3 upon 8. So therefore first part required capacity P1, P2. First ball is white, second ball is white. So P1 multiplied by P2 plus first ball is red, P3, second ball is red, P4. So P3, P4 plus P5, P6. Fifth ball is black, sixth ball is black. So you can write 2 upon 9 into 1 upon 8, 2 upon 9 into 1 upon 8, plus 3 upon 9 into 2 upon 8, 3 upon 9 into 2 upon 8, plus 4 upon 9 into 3 upon 8, 4 upon 9 into 3 upon 8. So it will be 2 upon 70 plus 6 upon 70 plus 12 upon 70 20 upon 70 5 upon 80. Check the answer.
Correct.
Next is second part, at least one ball is red. Second part, at least one ball is red means first ball red, second ball not red. or first ball not red, second ball red, or both the balls are red. So you can write required probability P R. First ball is red multiplied by P R dash. Second ball is not red. Clear? Plus P R dash. First ball is not red into P R. Second ball is red. Plus P R. First ball is red into second ball is red. So PR first ball is red. Its probability is 3 upon 9. First ball is not red. So 1 minus 3 upon 9 plus 1 minus 3 upon 9 into 3 upon 9. Listen. First ball is red. Its probability is 3 upon 9. But second ball is not red. So second ball, you see, actually we are not replacing the ball. So that's why we will take the probability for second ball is not red. So second ball may be white. Second ball is not red. Second ball may be white and black. So how many white are there? 2. And how many black are there? 4. 6 upon 8 plus first ball is not red. So 1 minus 3 upon 9. 1 minus 3 upon 9. Multiplied by second ball is red. How many balls are there red? 3. 3 upon 8. Plus first ball is red, second ball is red. So 3 upon 9 into 2 upon 8. So it will be 9 into 72. 6 3 is 18 plus it will be 6 upon 9. So 9 into 72. 6 3 is 18 plus 6 upon 72. 42 upon 72. So it will come. Check the answer. Check the answer.
So 7 upon 12.
So it can be divided by 6. 6 7 6 1 6 2 so 7 upon 12. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Next. Are you done? Fourteen first part. 2 cards are drawn without replacement from a well-shuffled pack of 52 cards. Find the probability that one is spade and other is queen of red color. Listen carefully. One is spade and other is queen of red color. So how can we find it? We can write it that P1 equals P getting first card as spade. Is it okay language?
Yes, sir.
Getting first card as spade. It will be probability 13 upon 52. 1 upon 2. P2. P getting second card as a queen of red color. Getting second card as a queen of red color. You are not replacing, so total cards will be 51. And how many queen of red color are there?
2.
2. 2 upon 51. Okay. So then required will be P1 into P2 plus P1 into P2 plus P3 into P4. P3, P4 I am writing here. P3, P4 I have to define. What is P3? What is P3? P3 I am writing here. I will explain to understand. P3, P4. What is P1? P1 is 31 upon 2. P2 is 2 upon 51. Plus P3 means probability of getting first card as a queen of red color. So 2 upon 52. 2 upon 52 multiplied by P4, probability of getting second card as a spade. So second card spade 19 upon 51. 19 4 so it will be 2 upon 2 to the 4. It will come 2 to the 4. 1 upon 100 plus 1 upon 102. The total it will be 2 upon 102. Check. 2 upon 102. Two upon 102. Check it. It is not coming. It can be divided.
Sir, the coming 1 upon 51 dividing by 2.
1 upon 51. Now okay.
Yes, sir.
Next part is fourth part. Two cards are drawn from a well. Have you understood this question? Actually, they are saying in this part, first part, one card is spade and one card is queen of red color. So one card we are not means sure that one card that is first card or second card. Clear? One card means that maybe first or second. Getting what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
फर्स्ट पार्ट में उन्होंने कहा है कि एक कार्ड आपका स्पेड होना चाहिए और एक कार्ड आपका क्वीन होना चाहिए रेड कलर की। तो अब हमें वो जो एक कार्ड कह रहे हैं तो वो फर्स्ट कार्ड है या सेकंड है हमें नहीं मालूम, तो हमें दोनों ही केस लेने पड़ेंगे कि पहला कार्ड स्पेड हो सकता है, दूसरा क्वीन हो सकता है, या पहला क्वीन हो सकता है, दूसरा स्पेड हो सकता है, और दोनों को प्लस करना पड़ेगा। अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fourth part, two cards are drawn from a well-shuffled pack of 52 cards, one after another without replacement. Find the probability that one of these is a queen and other is a king of opposite shade. Same question. Same question required probability. Presentation you can do. I'm writing that required probability. One is queen. So how many queen are there?
4.
4.
So one is queen, 4 upon 52. Multiplied by other is king of opposite shade. Means if queen is red, then king will be black. If queen is black, then king will be red. So how many opposite shade king will be there?
Sir, 2.
2. So 2 upon 2 upon
Sir, 50.
50, 51. Because you are not replacing the card. Plus, now one card is queen, so it may be second card queen, and one card king of opposite shade. So first of all, I will take king 4 upon 52. Now queen of opposite shade 2 upon 51. So it will be 13. Here also 13. 4 upon 663. Check. 4 upon 663.
Correct.
Next. Today, very less number of students are joining the class. Only 11, 10 are there. Next, you can see question number 16. A bag contains 4 yellow, 5 red balls. Another bag contains 6 yellow and 3 red balls. A ball is drawn from first bag and without seeing its color, it is put into second bag. Find the probability that if now a ball is drawn from second bag, it is of yellow color. Listen carefully. In first bag, number of yellow balls. How many yellow balls are there? 4. And number of red balls? 5. Therefore, total number of balls 4 plus 5, 9. In second bag, In second bag, number of yellow balls. How many yellow balls are there? 6. Number of red balls. 3. Therefore, total number of balls. Six plus 3, 9. 6 plus 3, 9. Now one ball from first bag you are taking. So it may be yellow, it may be red. It may be yellow, it may be red. So you can write red P1 equals probability of getting a yellow ball from first bag. Getting a yellow ball from first bag. The yellow ball probability 4/9. P2, P getting a red ball, or you can write Q2, Q1 you can write Q1. Q1 means probability of not getting 1 minus P1. 1 minus P1. 1 minus 4/9. So it will be 5/9. P1 means probability of getting a yellow ball from first bag 4/9. So probability of not getting a yellow ball from first bag it will be 5/9. Okay. P2. You can write after putting a ball drawn from first bag into second bag, after putting a ball drawn from first bag into second bag, after putting a ball drawn from first bag into second bag, number of P2 probability of getting if it is yellow, from first bag you are taking yellow ball and you are putting into second bag. So number of yellow balls in second bag it will be 7. Okay. And if it is not yellow, then number of, you can write probability getting a yellow ball from first bag, from second bag. Getting a yellow ball from second bag. So two probabilities will be there. Two probabilities. One if first ball was yellow, so in second ball now number of yellow balls 6 plus 1 7. 7 and total number of balls. Total number of balls 10. So you can write it in if the ball foot was yellow, if the ball foot was yellow, if the ball foot was yellow, or you can write one more probability. If it was not yellow, it was red, so it will be 6/10. If the ball was red. Getting this point or not? Getting this point or not?
Yes, sir.
You can write therefore required probability. First ball was yellow, so its probability will be P1, and second was yellow, its probability will be P2. You can write this P2 another letter can be taken. Which letter we should take? You can take first P2 means first ball was yellow, and plus you can take first ball was not yellow, red, P1, and second ball was yellow, so it was P2 again. But P2 you have to remember in first part what will be the value of P2, in second part what will be the value of P2. So with P1 what will be the value, and with P2 what will be the value. So P1 is first ball was yellow 4/9, P2 second ball was yellow 7/10, plus first ball was not yellow, P1 5/9, P2 if it was not yellow, red, 6/10. So it will be 90, 4 samanja 28 plus 90, 5 6 30. So it will be 58/90, 29/45. Check. Just 29/45.
Yes, correct.
Next. Question number 19. A speaks truth 60% of the cases, B in 90% of the cases. In what percentage of the cases are they likely to contradict each other in stating the same fact? Listen, two persons are there, A and B. One speaks truth 60% and second person speaks truth 90%. Now they are explaining one fact. One fact they are explaining. So we have to tell the probability they will contradict. Contradict means one speak truth and second one will speak false. Okay? मतलब पहला सच बोलेगा दूसरा झूठ बोलेगा, या पहला झूठ बोलेगा दूसरा सच बोलेगा. तभी ये कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन माना जाएगा। आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can write in 19th question, let P1 equals probability of speaking truth by A. Probability of speaking truth by A. 60%, 60 upon 100. P2 equals probability of speaking truth by B. 90 upon 100. So then Q1 probability of telling lie by A, 1 minus 60 upon 100, 40 upon 100. Q2 probability of telling lie by B, 1 minus 90 upon 100, 10 upon 100. So therefore required probability suppose A speaks truth and B speaks false or B tells lie. So P1 Q2 plus P2 Q1. So P1 is 60 upon 100, Q2 is 10 upon 100, plus P2 is 90 upon 100, Q1 is 40 upon 100. It will be 600 upon 10,000 plus 9 4 3600 upon 10,000. 2 zeros cancelled. 42 upon 100. Therefore, 5%. 40 upon 42 upon 100 into 100%. Check 42%.
Correct.
So students, till 19 question I have taken today. Remaining tomorrow I will take